Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip, and by proxy, you are the Toddy One Skippers. What do you think of that, guys? What do you think of that? I'm just asking. How's that work out for you? By proxy, the one skippers you are. Guys, how are you on this beautiful Monday when it snowed? It snowed overnight, and I wasn't at work this time, so I didn't have to be put up in a hotel. Though I like the hotel that they put us up in. It's very nice. Guys, do 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 do. Listen, I so appreciate your love and support. And when I say that, listen, I've put out some videos lately that were controversial in talking about other content creators and like calling them out and defending ones that I believe in. Not because I'm great friends with them. I'm not. I am not, but they shine through, their personalities shine through of who they are. And they're consistent in that. Do they sometimes lose their temper and say things that I don't agree with? Yes, but I think I do the same. I do the same to me. There's a video of me calling Fancy a name, and I apologized for that because I shouldn't let somebody else bring that out in me, but I'm only human and that happens. And I'm not a saint. Everything that comes out of my mouth is not always going to be what I had hoped. So I often try to stay quiet until I can formulate what it is that I want to say or that I feel like I need to say. Guys, I wanted to talk to you about something that, I heard that the bookstore, the Garden Cafe, right? The bookstore that Gypsy Rose had her book signing in. Oh, Daddy's so cute. Hang on, guys. I got to get a picture of my dog. So I guess what I'm saying in this, as far as, they put it, the Garden Cafe, they had everything. Like they supported Gypsy. They actually made two people that I know of leave, right? They made Pink Pony leave. And they made a girl, I want to say her name was Amanda, but it might have been Anne. I'm sorry that I have the name wrong. But I believe two people, they gave their money back and told them to leave. And then the next day, like the Garden Cafe took all the books down, got rid of the espresso machine and all that stuff. So it was more of a setting for Lifetime. Yes, it was more of, a setting for Lifetime. Like, remember how the people were in line and Morbid was like, where's the people? And, there was talk about how these people could have been paid to do that, right? So we're made to believe something unless we scratch the surface and we say something else, yes? So I'm not a conspiracist, but I've begun, as I've gotten older, to question things. Do I believe September 11th happened? I definitely believe September 11th happened and thousands of people lost their lives. Okay. So do I believe Sandy Hook happened? I believe somebody went in there, that kid went in there, and he shot up that school. And I believe each time a child loses their life, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. So when I watched what I saw as far as Luigi Mangione, I believed it until I saw things and I said, Now, has anybody seen the Manchurian Candidate? That movie, I think, has been remade at least once, right? But I saw the original. I'm not too sure that I've seen the remake. It's about somebody that is basically bred into doing a deed for the greater good and sacrificing themselves without, like, almost being programmed into doing so. They're made into that. So you just check out the movie if you don't know, or look it up. You can look up, we can look it up, and I'll look it up and I'll put it up here. So I follow, as you guys know, I follow a lot of content creators, and some bigger and some smaller. because it doesn't matter. Information is information, and if I like somebody, I like somebody. I don't immediately subscribe to somebody's channel. Don't get me wrong, but if I like them, I'll check out more of their video, and then I'll be like, oh, I like them. Let me subscribe to their channel. The point of this is I had watched, first of all, I had watched YouTube Streets. YouTube Streets had a question. Now, YouTube Streets, I don't find that a controversial channel. Apparently, there's been issue with one of the guys on the channel. Listen, everybody has a past. These guys are bringing their past as a tool for what's going on now to open things up and explain to us. So I think YouTube Streets kicks ass. I love YouTube Streets. And Griselda, True Crime with Griselda. Yes, these people, I love their channel. YouTube Streets had something about Luigi Mangione, which made me lift my eyebrow. And I thought, that's, do I believe in that? That's a conspiracy, but, then we find out, now they're talking about all these UFOs that we're supposed to just accept. Sometimes Pilot C is no big deal. But when people were calling in and people were saying, hey, what was that in the sky? Or that's bullshit. That's not what I saw. I didn't see an air balloon. I saw a UFO, da, 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 da. And people were called conspiracists. Now they're talking on the Senate. They're talking about the fact that there are truly UFOs, and it's common, no big deal. We've known about them for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So is it hard for me to believe that perhaps Luigi honestly isn't the guy here? I don't know. How convenient is it? Let's listen to Christina Randall. Let's hear what she has to say real quick.
Generational wealth type of family. He would have had no problem paying for any surgery that he would ever need. Just happened to go to New York and be at the exact spot at the exact time. Nobody texted him to tell him that Brian was walking out the door at that moment. The actual investment conference did not start until 8 a.m. Brian walked out the door at 6:45 a.m. And according to the security camera footage, the assailant arrived just several minutes before he walked out the door with no security at 6:45 a.m. And then the assailant just walks off and then just happens to drop a backpack with clues in it and continue on basically dressed in the same manner, going to McDonald's and eating in the back versus maybe getting a hotel room and ordering DoorDash and not being seen. I mean, it's just all too convenient and bizarre. There has got to be more to this situation.
So guys, I want you to honestly think about that. Think about how everything was captured, in one camera. You don't get that. How often everything kind of went perfectly. The timing was perfect. The way everybody was in the camera shot was perfect. The working camera was perfect. The fact that the CEO showed up on time, as far as the perpetrator being there on time, everything was just mad perfect. And then to find everything, and even to find a manifesto that basically admits and says that Brian Thompson, he was a parasite, he deserved it. But then Luigi Mangione, he's trying to plead not guilty. That's the main thing. So, it seems like you're vigilante up to going for the cause, but then you're not guilty. There's too much that is just really weird. And if your picture's all over the place and you see it on the news and such, then for real, why are you sitting in McDonald's just waiting to get caught?
Now, I want to be clear that Luigi, as of me filming this, has not been arrested or charged with any crimes related to Brian yet, but just allegedly or in theory we're speaking here. Luigi's family and friends all said that he basically fell off of the map and they hadn't talked to him in a very long time. It's like he just disappeared, and the next time everybody hears from him, he's in a hoodie with a mask on, ending the life of a random CEO of United Healthcare. Y'all don't think that's strange? Let me tell you something else I think is strange. The night that the CEO's life was taken, his homes were swatted. Now, out of all the true crime cases that we have sleuthed on or researched, I have never heard of that happening. After someone passes away, someone calls a quote bomb threat to their homes, multiple homes. So their homes are swatted and the police have to go inside and check through everything. I mean, there was some really strange, fishy stuff going on, and none of this makes any sense. There is a photo, though, of Luigi that is on allegedly his Twitter that is an x-ray of allegedly his back. And if y'all see this, this looks very painful. People that knew him said that he had a back injury from surfing.
So he was in a lot of pain. And he said that it affected all aspects of his life. But is that what makes you take on the role of a vigilante? It just, I agree that I don't see the connection to where. Now, we know that his mom was struggling with some medical issues. At least that's what I've heard. But they had money if things couldn't be covered. And not listen, our healthcare system, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. But I'm not 100% sure that our poor healthcare system really affected this family because they have a lot more resources than the average Americans. It doesn't make sense. And again, we were all conspiracy theorists when it came to UFOs and such until they started talking openly about it on the floors of our Senate. And like, it was just so casual. Like, yep, that's been going on. Yep, everybody okay. Yep, sorry that we called you all crazy. And so what do you think's going on here, guys? What do you think? And do you want me to cover things like this? I do want to cover why somebody would do this. And I do. Let me tell you something. I totally understand why this guy has support. And it's not about his looks. It's because if he is a vigilante who's trying to change something, he's got a whole group of people behind him saying, listen, man, not that unaliving somebody is the right thing, but not taking it, not allowing the insurance companies to beat you down and tell you no over and over again is not the wrong thing. There's got to be something like in the middle. There's got to be something, because the insurance companies are killing millions of people and putting millions of people in pain, at risk. It's horrible. We know it. We live it. There are people that we see that go through this. So I understand the frustration. But is it Luigi Mangione? And what happened? Do you guys believe in the Manchurian Candidate? Guys, tell me what you think in the comments. I'm really interested. Don't forget, in a couple hours, 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be reading chapters, 3 and 4 or 4 and 5 of My Time to Stand by Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Let me see. That's bullshit, right? Because she didn't write the book. Chapter 4. We're going to start with. All right, guys. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Always, always be kind, guys. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Half of you are on that fence. It can't be comfortable. Give me the Christmas present. Come on over to my side. If you don't like me by the end of January, you could go back over to the other side. We don't serve Kool-Aid here. We let you come and go as you please, but give us a shot. We'd love to have you over. Thanks, guys. And happy holidays to all. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Everybody that knows this channel really knows that Danny is a newer dog of mine that's been struggling lately. She is so cute. She's got a bone. And she's rubbing her. I'll probably put the video up. She's such a sweet dog. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Maybe I'll put this on a members reel. How's that? She's so cute. She is so cute. I love this. Sorry, guys. I'm going to probably edit the fuck out of this. Anyway, guys. So what I was talking about was this bonus footage is going to be bonus footage of the dog at the end of the video. I see that because I can't put out members only things. It's just not something that I'm going to do. I have a problem with that. Anyway, guys, so everybody that supports the channel, please know how much I really do support the channel. I'm working with somebody now on some merchandise to have, members have something special on their merchandise that recognizes them as a member. Okay, so I'm working on that. I'm also working with somebody, same person, on some, merchandise. And I missed Christmas, and I'm sorry about that, but I wasn't just going to put anything out there, guys. I'm not. So I would like to continue on with an artist and, help them as they help us. So, you know what I'm saying? They feel the vibe of the channel. It should be somebody that is in the community. That being said, yeah. Oh, this is going to be edited. Danny, getting a little too comfortable with yourself there.